Hare Krishna, everyone. You can often tell a lot about an organization, whether it's a charity or a business or a voluntary group or a religious organization or a secular organization. You can often tell a lot about an organization about the way it treats its vulnerable, about the way it values its vulnerable. How do religious organizations in the modern world treat and care for its vulnerable? I've been really, saddened, angry, concerned over the last few weeks how ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, has continued. Actually, it's not just continued, it's increased its level of parading Lokanath. Lokanath is a guru in ISKCON who has admitted to being a paedophile. How ISKCON continues to parade him around social media. There were some big events in Mayapur recently, I think to celebrate the 50th anniversary of ISKCON Mayapur. And Lokanath, a man who has admitted to being a paedophile, is continued by ISKCON to be put on a pedestal and to be paraded around. That's really concerned me. You can tell a lot about an organization based on the way it treats the vulnerable, based on the way it treats those in need, such as children, such as people with mental health difficulties, such as people from diverse backgrounds. As part of this Facebook Live, you will see a link to a website that a devotee in the United States runs called Saraswati, and Saraswati has been a wonderful campaigner for quite a long time now on making sure that ISKCON does the right thing and not only removes Lokanath from his position of being a guru, but completely kicks him out of ISKCON. On that website, you'll see some really sickening and distressing information about how Lokanath has admitted to being a paedophile. He admitted to touching very inappropriately, an 11-year-old girl. He touched her private parts. You'll see all the details on that particular website. ISKCON really needs to get to grips with this issue of dealing with paedophiles. You can see that I'm consciously not using the term Swami or Goswami to refer to Lokanath. Swami literally, amongst other things, a Swami literally means one who can control their senses. Any man or any person who feels that they sexually need to touch a child is definitely not someone who is in control of their senses. What kind of message does this send to the outside world? That's of course a figure of speech, or some people would say the real world. What kind of message is ISKCON sending to the outside world about the way it continues to parade a paedophile around on its social media channels? And despite this paedophile admitting to being a paedophile, he's still allowed to have a position of authority and to initiate disciples, particularly in India. What kind of message does that send to the outside world from ISKCON or by ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness? What would be great to happen here in the UK, I'm broadcasting from the UK, it's for the leaders of ISKCON UK to distance themselves from Lokanath, to make a firm statement to say that they are completely distance themselves from his actions, and they completely are against his activities as a guru. I've been really, surprised even by how some of the leaders in ISKCON here in the UK have supported keeping Lokanath in place as a guru. There was a comment on social media the other day from a disciple of Shiva Ram Swami indicating that I was antagonistic because I want Lokanath to be removed as a guru, and my views are controversial. I think protecting children is not controversial at all. And there was an email exchange I was involved with just last year where I was raising concerns with the GBC for the UK about Lokanath and how he shouldn't be allowed to continue as a guru. And there were some other leaders involved with that email exchange. And one particular very high-profile ISKCON UK leader who's very popular and has a big following, said he was been aware of this issue, and yes, Lokanath is a paedophile, but he said Lokanath was entitled to his moment of madness. Now, if I released that email, that ISKCON UK leader, I don't know, I'd like to think wouldn't be an ISKCON UK leader anymore. So today, Gaura Purnima, the appearance day of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it's an opportunity for fresh starts. It's an opportunity for doing things differently. It's an opportunity for pressing reset, correcting the past. And it's an opportunity for the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, an organization whose priority should be, and in most parts of the world still is, spreading Krishna consciousness. We have to also show the outside world, the real world, that's a figure of speech, just how protecting vulnerable people is important. Please do check out the website above this Facebook Live, or if you're watching it later, it's not a live anymore, put together by Saraswati, a wonderful campaigner in the United States. And please do sign her petition to have Lokanath removed as a guru and removed from ISKCON. Happy Gaura Purnima and Hare Krishna.